Okay. Guess I'll just use my Rift tickets. Since I don't see anybody in chat to start with. Waffen, hello, welcome. So, I've been busy with Battle Cat stuff. I'm up to Infernal 30, and I'm gonna actually get a video recorded for that in the coming week while Infernal is still up. And then I've also gotten up to the point in the sub-chapter where I'm at the first UL Legend boss. That's gonna be another cool video. Do still need to catch up on the second gen stuff too. I do have a bunch of other reserve videos there. I'm gonna do Golden 50 is a video I haven't put up yet, among other things. How's your account been going though, Avin? Do you have your treasures? Have a nice stockpile of cat food now? Can't afford guaranteed Uber. How close are you on cat food? And also, do you have starter special? Because that's kind of a big deal. If you have starter special, it'll be easier to actually get there. Or while guaranteed Uber is still on. Because like both like Dynamites, especially like Dynamites is a pretty good banner to go after. Or unguaranteed. Iron Legion isn't bad either if you're blacking anti-zombie. $558? That would only be like a handful of... Oh, okay. That's 1,000 cat food away? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, you probably have to play, like, quite a few SOL maps or outbreaks to actually get there. If you're, like, just, like, 950 away. Which character would I like to actually use? Lemon Zest. I'll go with you. I'll even give you a new gear promotion. Doing outbreaks and finally beaten rank 6 in CC championships. Nice, nice. Alright. Might as well use the scrolls while I'm here. 155 tickets. Here they come. They are all up. They're all active. 162 runs with LZ. And I'm not going to be stopping for anything unless Fuzzy like comes in to chat and says that he wants to party up with me. I guess I'm mainly just hoping I don't get a ton of elemental pieces out of these tickets. I would love to get some new uniques out. That's a unique piece. But yeah, I have a decent amount of rare tickets stocked up. And I'm only going to get more because I'm still waiting for Super Fest to actually come before I use any rare tickets. Don't think Fuzzy will get here in time. Well, I'll see how it goes. I did DM him. No, I'm on. So it's just a matter of if he wants to come or not. So I did also see the news for crtoa from the Korean side live stream, because we always have to actually do that over on EN side. I think we found a good team here. But yeah, the new cookie is going to be a water tagger, and Gumball is finally going to be power crept out of the water meta. And with this new cookie's release, Fire is going to be like the final type in the game. It's going to have a holdout in terms of whether it has an epic tagger or not. Because like Fire just has like Cherry and Mala, who are common and rare. And also, Mala is still like the only new rare they've ever released into the game since launch. So you could actually just add that to your little poor list there, weapon, other than poor Gumball. Poor Gumball because he's getting power crept, and poor Mala because she's the only new rare in the game to have been added since release. Let's see here. What else can I really speak on? SGM's been slow, as it usually has been in this kind of pre-build update period. Although it's like, yeah, Wave Warrior's been at least interesting to play around with. And also a pretty competent Annie at that. Oh, the team's broken up. No. I mean, unless we get another Mochi. Man, I wish Fuzzy could just come in, fill that Mochi slot. Okay, we did actually get a Mochi back. SJM isn't doing too hot. I haven't played it in a while. I've been playing some Man, to think that you'd actually be going to, like, Supercell stuff instead of SGM, that's just kind of a sign of the times. Ooh, this is good. This might actually get a little more interesting if the Mochi is disconnected. The Mochi's here. Okay. I do really hope the first anniversary actually, like, help revitalize Toa. Even if it does also probably just end up in introducing a new era of legendary power creep. It's either Supercell or Roblox. Man, I've never really engaged with, like, either of those kinds of things. What happened? I don't think Roblox was, like, around when I was growing up, so I'm just, like, past that, and then, like, Supercell. Clash of Clans was around when I was younger, but I just, like, never got into it. And you can also say the same for Clash Royale. And Brawl Stars. And most recently, Squad Busters. There's no tagger on our team. I did actually learn something new of something else Ponus had actually made earlier today. So apparently, Ponus's Battle Cat spin-off game, Burgle Cats, like very recently it actually stopped all of its in-app purchases, and it's just a completely free-to-play game that's... I think it's mainly just got, like, ads, if anything, to monetize with now. But they've completely stopped all purchases on Burgle Cats. And I don't think I know why they've actually done that, but they have. Lou, hello, welcome. You haven't missed a ton. I've just been talking with Evan about this and that. GM is supposed to get a game balance thing for 7.3. Do you think they're going to actually, like, nerf meta generalist Nat Diamonds, like, D-Wish and stuff? Oh boy, the window's not playing. D-Wish already got a nerf, not entirely sure why she would get a nerf again. Lou, do you remember that they only nerfed the defensive side of D-Wish? That they only nerfed her self-revive down from 50 to 25? she's still incredibly strong as just a generalist attacker that hexes everything. So if they buff Untouchable or give a truly OP peacock. I mean, the UV buff was like a decent step in the right direction. But it's still like not like a super busted peacock variant. I think I'm more interested in seeing variants like Brain Freeze and Starshine get buffed, because Starshine's buff was more a nerf, and Malice also having permanent precision just adds another nail to her coffin. We didn't need another nail in her coffin. We already had Windswept for that. Come on. I wouldn't even call it a nail in the coffin. Now, Mad Malice is just insult to injury at this point. They keep adding permanent precision users and just keep letting Starshine rot. And not only that, but the newest one, it's like, oh, she's also just a generalist support unit too. And she stacks permanent rages on herself for free. Regardless of if she's on field or not. First cat, you got Windy as your first gold now. I've never even touched a fuck on my account. I'm assuming weapon that you would actually like, that your old account was back when Windswept was actually like not that great. Need of a variant. When she was just kind of a boring generalist. And not like the immensely strong perma-precision user that she is now. So that was the first time I've gotten pity on stream here for today, and it was an elemental piece. They combined Seraph and Sans and a perma-precision. The Autumn Era really showing that they kind of just know how to make strong variants, even if they're not, like, exactly the most original things in the world. Because, ooh, how do we power creep more? Oh, let's actually just take our old variants and just throw all of them in a blender together. and then add maybe one other new thing to the mix. Tyrannical's like that too, because it's like, oh, although it's less combining variants with Tyrannical's case and more of just, oh, let's just make Freaky Friday again, but like more gooder. I'm somewhat glad they didn't immediately make bad variants. Tyrannical is also just really fun as well. I do feel it's gonna get a bit more monotonous, so if variants just like completely linearly power creep and they don't release anything mid though, you know? Because then everything gets predictable. With like, oh, they'll eventually just make like Freaky Friday 3. But now she does everything that Tyrannical does, but now she also has like Curse plus Hex. Or just something else really linear like that. Freaky Friday 3. I mean, hey, we were already going off of Tyrannical's example as Freaky Friday 2. I thought I'd continue with that line with Freaky Friday 3. I haven't even gotten monthly in a few months, so I don't know experience. I just go off people's opinions. I could totally imagine that happening at some point. Freaky Friday. It could even be like within like 1.5 years that happens with how, with the pace that Aub's been going in terms of their variant design. It could very well happen at least within like the next 18 months. They could actually do Freaky Friday 3. So you gotta see if this game continues to live for another 18 months. It's almost 8 years old now. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. It won't even matter if we get Freaky Friday 3 in 18 months if the game doesn't even last another 6. Sadly, I don't think it's gonna last more than 18 months. Even if it gives us promised features, it's probably going to be subpar. Well, their updates have been coming out pretty half-baked so far. And then there's also just, like, the whole, like, they changed, like, the UI and font on us for, like, literally no warning or reason. That was actually, like, obviously apparent to the player base. They didn't actually say why they had price hiked the Theonite coin deal. We're just stuck speculating. On that one. The roadmap has the balance changes on it, as Lou brought up, but we don't know exactly what direction they're going to actually try and go in. Apparently one of the devs also disagreed with the Theonite coin price increase. So, okay, so you're telling me that it wasn't even a unanimous decision within Autumn to actually hit the Theonite coin price, and yet it got through into the update anyway. That's just disappointing. You'd think something like that within the dev team would at least, like, raise, like, a second thought, right? Not sure how it operates, but that seems to be the case. Well, one thing I can definitely say, though, is that our priorities as players and their priorities are in completely different places, because they've been prioritizing, like, business end. And we've been desperate to It's like, okay, the players are desperate for content, and then Autumn's, like, out here prioritizing, like, business end and making the game into, like, theirs in terms of code base. And their decision to actually focus on business end and code base has actually come at the cost of everything being really slow for the players when everything was already really slow. Buffer on team. Well, it might just feel like stereotyping. I don't think Autumn is in any way like a AAA studio. They may be, you know, more business-oriented company that actually he wants more money compared to how HVS had actually been in running the game. I'm sure. But I don't think I could actually even remotely call Autumn a AAA studio. Also, there's the whole part of, like, if Autumn was a AAA studio, we'd be hearing about them in the same, like, time frame or sentences as companies like EA or whatever. EA, Rockstar, Bethesda, Ubisoft. They'd be in that crowd. But no, we don't hear about Autumn in that same kind of crowd. Like SGM still, but it feels really outdated. Only thing I'm enjoying right now is building sets. Yeah, that's kind of thing that happens when there just isn't, like, new content coming out, huh? We just have to see what happens. At least I have Battle Cats. Battle Cats is fun. Battle Cats has a ton of content for me to go through. True, I found another game. Ooh, a full upgrade. That's actually the first one stream. Found another game called Limits Company. Only really played SGM maybe because Battle Pass was that game was locked. So I haven't found a game that scratches my SGM image. Maybe what? Oh my gosh, what happened? You've always mentioned, like, lowest common denominator stuff. First, like, Roblox and Supercell, and now you're bringing up Hoyo in this, too. They're all I know. Perhaps actually, like, if the lowest, I know that you're doing like the lowest common denominator stuff first, Waffit. But if none of that stuff like really sticks for you, just like try browsing around on like the App Store or something. Look for something that stands out and that isn't within your comfort zone, and just give it a shot. And you just might find your next main that way. Oh man. Regardless of if I actually get through all the... Regardless of how I get through... of whether I get through all the tickets, or if I actually just to get, like... get tired in, like, 2 hours of stream time, and I just stop to open chests and stuff. I'm gonna have quite a bit of chests at the end of this. I already have 10 normal chests. Stocked up. Right, that's how I found STM. See, exactly. Philly 3, hello, welcome.
Cool.
But yeah, I think one thing I could definitely, like, do here on main channel, in the event that, like, SGM dies, is that I just, like, start an ogre battle pack again. Because it's something I actually like. And it would be something to differentiate from the main account that I've been playing on my own time, / doing on second channel. Half brick any better? I guess in today's landscape, half brick could be like tier, like 2 or 3 of relevancy. Like they're not nearly as nearest lowest common denominator of popularity the way that Oyo or Supercell is, or Roblox is. But they aren't exactly, like, obscure either, you know? I actually sniped the killing blow. And of course there's just a bronze chest for it. Such a perfect expression of skill, and yet I don't get rewarded very much for it. Thank you, RNG. Oh, hey, Fuzzy. Took you about an hour to show up, but here you are. Welcome in. I've burned quite a few tickets. We have a good team here. My notifications being late. Sure. Oh, and I got 2 super epics right when you come in. Thanks for the luck, Fuzzy. Let me get you in. And while I wait, I might as well open a few chests. We can get a random body and headwear at the end. We have a rainbow chest as well to open. We're 1 fragment away from a random unique. We've been fine. I kind of gone a cherry because I was expecting you to go to Mochi. But if you want to go like Andy Drop, that's cool too. We can become the support. We can become the partied support duo of the day. Mastery maxing decisions. But yeah, Fuzzy, what's your thoughts on the new KR livestream Sonic Water Cookie? And how Gumball's like finally getting power crept out of the water tag meta, most likely. You haven't seen it yet. It's in Tower Builds. That's where I'd actually seen the news anyway. So always getting these stuff, so I'll play find a diamond in the row. Okay, I think that's the first. That's like the first like notably decent piece I've actually gotten from my session today. What's the name of the new cookie? Give me a second here while this animation stuff plays. Sonic Water Cookie. And it's pretty easy to find. It's just in the Toa News channel of Tower Builds. Well, at least I can actually feel good that you got a ghost piece to actually use responsibly, Fuzzy. They look kind of good. I don't think Dev Sisters ever really misses with the designs of their characters. I have to read the kit though. Designs are usually spot on. So from what I recall, Wavin, Fuzzy's current lineup of like gotchas and stuff, there's this, there's SGM, there's like 2 Hoyoverse titles with like Genshin and ZZZ. And then I don't remember like knowing about any others. Most of the game played on mobile that can be played on PC, I play there instead. Maybe EA can help me, maybe I can 100% PvZ 1. I mean, yeah, old games can actually certainly be a joy. Aw, man. Oh, another element piece. Man, I just wish alchemy would actually just be on 100% of the time. Instead of just it being on whenever DevSys feels like having it on. Exactly, Fuzzy. I'll send you a screenshot later of all the extras I just did on. And there's a game called Love in Deep Space that is strictly a mobile game. Try not to judge it too hard upon first glance. Many people do. Wait, I forgot I might need to make vids on other games too. Oh yeah, that's right. You make vids on SGM as well, Lavin. That's right. When I make vids on Final Pulse, I can't record long SGM gameplay. I don't know whether to feel excited or nervous for what Weapon's next message is going to actually be. But yeah, I've hit pity a second time. I wonder what I'm gonna get. Am I gonna get something decent? I'm gonna get like a ghost piece, a utility piece. maybe a Forgotten Hero piece. I'll be waiting for a special move character that's more consistent than most. Okay, I got 2 pieces. I think the monocle's like one of the few elemental pieces that I don't have maxed out. And then, like, a TVD piece is pretty decent. Thumbnail saving. Man, but then again, in 2025, it's like, when have people ever been interested in making, like super, pretty thumbnails that aren't just, playing into some kind of YouTube meta of their era? Not those kinds. Oh, so we're just combining metas with the waifus then, right? That's just kind of how it's going. Why? Why did my play again not go through? I mean, at least I get to open chests while I wait. Firm refill, but not raid. While you were not here, Fussy, I'd actually put, all of my 155 refills in. They're just up on the board now. So that 102 ticket count, what that's on stream, that's actually how much I have. And there's nothing in reserve right now. But anyway, the weapon. I'm kind of just like used to the gacha space using more waifus than husbandos, to be completely honest. So that's probably why it just came out the way it did. So make it like the thumbnails are like we're combining husbandos with YouTube metas. This then. Gameplay looks very much like DMC. The gacha market's kind of just flooded with action games, though. This way I'll switch to mochi since I finished my refills. Yeah, sounds good then. I have more chests open anyway. Let's see here. We have a second rainbow chest of stream. 3 more pieces of legwear fragments. And our rainbow chest has 8 bodywear fragments. And we have our random unique as well. But yeah, I think personally for Sonic Water Fuzzy, I think I'd probably just do exactly what I did with Mochi and just pull one copy of each and then, like, go back to hoarding. For a legendary, for first anniversary. Wondering how the new cookie will work in current sets of meta. I mean, tower builds works very fast, so I'm pretty sure they'll figure out something for him within, like, the first 48 hours of him coming out. You know, just like how they figured out that Mochi is the most broken attacker in the game within the first 24 hours of her coming out. Yes, yes, very balanced. Left. That was even faster. No, that was actually not a new record. That was... It just felt faster. 6 seconds. Yeah, all you really need for Mochi to shine and break tier 5 in half is like a buffer and a tagger. Especially when like tier 5 has just always been like an all element on element format in the modern times. And like only ranked is a cycling on element format. We literally, like, by 1/100th of a second cracked below 6 seconds that time. 5.99. It takes longer to actually just go through all of the pre and post amble of the entire raid than it does to actually do the fight. Because we have to do the loading screen. We have to do the walk over to the teleporter. And then we have to go through all the chest animations and the trophy gathering animations. But yeah, I do have the 30... I do have enough, like, resources to get Sonic Water says unique. So I can just craft that and be good on that, and I also have like 4 selectors saved up. If I don't actually like have his pieces, they're meta for him in reserve. And I have the potions and the Ascensionites. Cool's good properly as well, at least. Yeah, seemingly. If we're shredding as hard as we are.
Cool.
Can't damage the coal in a short span of time. Wait, really? You can't power creep the coal? In this setting? Crazy. But I mean, like, even if you were in, like, arena, you'd definitely be out damaging the coal. We're exchanging our Crispy Phantom Medal for a Healing Dun Medal. Oh, never mind. I don't get a Healing Dun Medal for just healing myself. Ooh, it's not an elemental piece. Nice, nice. Dang, the team is broken up. Yeah, we're not doing this in 6 seconds anymore. The 6-second rates were good while they lasted. Now if the rate's like almost taking 3 times as long, they feel... 18 seconds feels like an eternity. Even though 18 seconds is still... well, like, pretty quick. All things considered. Since I have no trophies to lose or gain, I can just chase down the boss. Seems like one of the mochis is actually just left. And it was also the higher star one rather than the lower promotion one. Well, but at the same time though, if a tagger gets in and replaces the mochi, we could maybe get back into the sub 10 second territory. Nope, that's a cream soda. That's not a tagger. If that cream soda is going to actually be going off the edge, I might as well rush the boss, right? some people haven't run into this bounty boss yet. How much does Mirage Hunt actually get, like, promoted other than just being, like, a big box to click on? Like, how much does Mirage Hunt get promoted as, like, an actually important part of your progression? It's getting to almost 2 hours. I think something I might do is just kind of like I'll go to pity, and then once I hit pity for the 3rd time on stream, I'll actually like stop using tickets and I'll just like go through everything I got. Barrage just kind of measures your power and synergy. No, I wasn't actually talking about what the content itself does, Fuzzy. I was talking about if, like, how much does Devsys actually promote Mirage Hunt as being, like, an important part of your progression in the game? Not like what the content itself like actually is to play. Ooh, memory shard legs. That's not bad. Ah, no tagger again. Aside from this boss and regular raids, not too much. Just another 1,000 to go. Think we could actually get there in 10 minutes. Might be testing the waters with some of these modes, who knows? Well, Devsys did at least, like, like Mirage Hunt enough to actually give it an entire new chapter of content in the latest update with the Blackstone 1 chapter. Oh, triple upgrade. Sugar dress piece. Sugar feather piece. All I have to say about this one is that it's too bad that Chili Pepper got power crept. Because, like, it'll be fun to put that piece into her, but at the same time, though, it's like, it's also just going to be a goofs and gaffs / cookie training thing to actually be using her. Since in all practical senses, Chili Pepper is power crept by Mochi. Exactly, Fuzzy. Or maybe to have a laugh and story content. Which is actually, like, very easy content to begin with. Oh, another one. No. No, wait. Fuzzy, no, you're gonna give me another sugar feather piece. He's for saying that in chat. just a few hundred more points, and we'll be there. An elemental piece, that's just great. Fast grind when I don't have tickets to burn. It's not nearly as fast as... It's not nearly as fast of a grind when we have like over 100 tickets to burn. Just one more ticket here, and then the next one after this raid is gonna actually be last one of stream. Because we're like just a handful of points away from hitting pity. And I'm gonna have exactly 70 tickets left. Okay, here goes. Guaranteed super epic or unique piece. We are going in with three mochis to welcome in my pity run. Okay. Fragment. Blueprint. Uniques are good. Uniques are good. I don't think I had that one before either. Now we actually do a whole bunch of opening stuff. Got our past missions, we got a fortune cookie to open there. Thanks for the artifact tokens. Get that. We get a whole bunch of seasonal fortune cookies because we played a lot of raids today. And we have another fortune cookie to open. Oh yeah, we also have figures to... Well, I'd have to leave party to do that part. We'll grab weapons. I'm not gonna use them on stream. We have another fortune cookie. We have a bunch of Raid Runner stuff. And we have another selector to claim. And then in the exchange... Oh, I can't... Oh, I guess Huh. That's odd that they would actually not have the Acorn Shop event Acorns actually, like, be timed in a way that they would coincide with the actual shop's collection period. Ah, whatever. It's only a little thing I missed out on. Yay, more elemental pieces. Whoa! At least it's from the guaranteed place. We got a couple more schematics. That's nice. Let's see here. Alright, the party is left. We can now open our figures. I did get set number 1 done on my own time, so now we're going to be opening in the next set. I've been working on set number 2 of Wilderness Outlaws. No figures this time. There is a super epic to unique from this draw, though. And also more basic cookie tickets to go toward a legendary. Let's also check workshop. Nope, okay. Can't craft any more deer pieces. Okay. Alright, nothing good there. Epic to uniques next. Nope, nothing good here. Bodywear. Dang. Elemental piece. Okay, a ghost piece from the headwear is good. Darn. Please treat me nice. That's the one I just got. Dark Choco, where were you? Yeah, that's actually the last monocle I needed to max you out. Alright, Chili Pepper, you get a special treat. I think I'll sit on my ghost pieces for now. legs. Memory shard legs are done. Three wanderer legs. Alright, Robbie. You are getting all of these. Or worse, Fuzzy, that you'll have to break down super epic gear pieces for like a few gold equipment fragments and maybe a schematic. Oh no. What will you have to do then if you stoop to that level? Yes, the horror. But yeah, in any case, that went pretty well. No, that went fine. Yeah, it went fine. Raids were actually nice and quick, and then the rolls were actually, like, few good things, some bad stuff, some fodder. It's how it goes. But yep. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I'll probably burn the rest of these raid tickets off stream. Maybe like tonight with some music on. Because my raid tickets are literally going to be stuck at 70 and not refreshing until I actually burn all of them. Yep. Thank you all very much for watching. Until next time, take care. And also next time we're probably actually going to get back into real content rather than grind.